Yo, what's going on, guys? Black Halo here. Today we're covering the patch notes for 6.7. However, we're going to be doing a little bit of something different for this video. A lot of stuff got changed in this patch and a lot of champions as well, 13 champions, and what we're going to be doing to organize these guys is we're going to categorize every single type of role that fits their description. So we're going to have a section for AD carries, fighters, mages, assassins, and kind of supporty and utility champions. And we're also gonna have timestamps for these guys in the description of the video. So if you want to skip to this type of champion, this type of role, you're caring about maybe the new Nidalee or Zed changes, go to the assassins section. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get onto the first champion on this list, which is Kindred. Her ulti got nerfed and her W got buffed, so she's gonna be healing more later on into the game. But you can't place your ulti onto your allies anymore, only yourself. So you just gotta keep that in mind. Slight nerf. She kind of needed it, let's just be honest. Jhin got nerfed. The Q mana cost actually got buffed up a little bit, and the damage is also down. So you're gonna cost them more to spam Qs, and they're gonna be doing a little bit of less damage. So yeah, he was a little bit strong as well. Corki is also getting a nerf. Everybody's basically getting a nerf when it comes to damage, except for Kindred. She just got a little bit of a tweak. Yeah, his attack damage ratio will be down on his passive, so just a little bit of less true damage, just a little bit of less damage coming from Corki overall. Not going to be too significant. Now for the fighters, Poppy actually got a very hard nerf. This is the hardest nerf of all the champions in this patch, in my own personal opinion. The passive range down on her passive. As you guys know, she was sort of a mini AD carry when she got her passive back up. She could just throw her little shield, whatever the hell she threw at you, and now it doesn't auto attack reset anymore. The Q damage down, her little hammer thing, it is down now, so that is very nice to hear. And the E range is down, so she's not going to be slamming you from 10 miles away. She's still going to be slamming you from miles away, but not 10. So I guess this is significant enough for Poppy. I want even more nerfs on her, to be honest, but she was OP, still is OP in my own personal opinion, because just her kit overall is just very strong. So you always got to keep that in mind. Aurelia actually got a pretty nice buff. The Q mana cost is now down and the ratio is up, so it's going to cost less to spam Q, and it's going to be doing even more damage, so it might even be worth it to max this first. But I'm not a G-Bay, so I'm not Aurelia main. I still suck with Aurelia, so don't get me wrong here. I don't know what I'm doing with the champion. It's just a nice buff on paper. Udyr is the champion I care about the most in this whole entire game. Now, as you guys know, I main Udyr. Any type of nerf to Udyr really doesn't mean anything to me. However, this on paper is a pretty big nerf. Well, not big. It's something. It should hurt him, but it doesn't hurt me all that much. I'm just going to deal with the changes and cope with them. The Phoenix stance damage is overall down, to kind of sum it up. The proc damage and the damage over time is just overall down, and his health regen is also down. So I guess they're just trying to make him do less damage and survive a little bit less. I don't know. Until you nerf Turtle Stance, he's always going to be OP. The real nerf to Udyr is the fact that he is permaban every single ranked game I play. So I can't even play my own main. Udyr is just permaban. All you got to do to ban Udyr or nerf Udyr is just ban him. Now the mages have gotten changed as well. Aurelian Soul has gotten his Q stun duration down, so you're not going to be stunned for an eternity when you get hit by this motherfucker. And the R slow duration is down. Now that is pretty significant. His CC overall in this whole kit has been basically nerfed, so just keep that in mind for when you play Saul. Now Liz got an amazing buff. Oh my god, look at her hair, man. It moves, like, it looks really like she has braids. It looks, I don't know, man. It's an amazing buff. It looks better. I don't know why they did this, but I don't know. They're just trying to rebalance champions. I don't freaking know. Now Lux got a slight tweak and quality of life buff. If you guys don't remember the last patch when I broke this down for Lux, link will be in the description or annotated on the screen, either or, maybe even both. Check out the last patch video I did, basically plug, because I covered a lot of the past nerfs and buffs as well, and they kind of correlate to this patch as well. but she got a quality of life buff, I guess, just a slight tweak because the W now moves faster because they've been changing this. They wanted to do a lot to Lux, and they ended up just changing the W, so that's what they're doing, hitting her shield. Now for the assassins, Nidalee got a slight buff due to the fact that, like I said last video, last patch update, she got her she kind of got nerfed to where mechanically skilled players who play Nidalee, who were able to just abuse her auto attack resets, that doesn't happen anymore. She doesn't auto attack reset as much as she was before, and I was saying that that's actually a pretty big nerf, and now they're trying to compensate for that nerf by just upping her pounce damage a little bit more. So I guess they're done with Nidalee for now. I don't know why they kind of did this. They've been doing this all across the board for this game in general, just kind of changing champions and making them a little bit less mechanically skilled and making them kind of easier to use and not completely beneficial to people who have a lot of knowledge on the champion. I don't know why they do this, but they're doing it. It's Riot. You can't really stop them, right? Now Zed got a pretty nice nerf, but he's still gonna be pretty strong in my opinion. It's not like the Poppy nerfs. Now Zed's W cooldown has been increased, and his attack damage he got from maxing it has been down. So it was a scaling percentage attack damage granted to Zed for however many points he had in his W. Now it's kind of lame for Zed players who throw out their shadow. It's going to be on like a 20-second cooldown nearly at level 1, so you just got to keep that in mind. Now for the supporty / utility champions, now this is a very weird section. I'm just going to be including Soraka and Rammus because these guys provide a lot of support and utility to the team, obviously, with Rammus' taunt and, you know, his ulti, all this other good stuff, and Raka's heals. Now Raka's heal amount did not get nerfed or anything like that at all, but her Q and W cost more mana, so that's gonna matter, I guess, a little bit, sorta. She's still Soraka, so whatever. Rammus's cooldown has been increased for his ulti, but at level 3 max rank is gonna be the same cooldown. So just early on, it's gonna be really, I don't even who plays Rammus, like boring ass fucking champion. Who plays Rammus? Fucking lame ass champion. Okay, people play. I don't play Rammus. Next is the global splash unification. Now they're gonna be updating the old splash arts that look hella ugly. Like Aurelia's splash art has gotten updated already. I like it. They have finally done this. They've been working on this for a while. I've seen previous versions of her update for her splash in 2015, and now this one looks really nice. So gotta commend Riot for always having nice art. That's probably the best thing they can do, is just make a lot of good skins and just art in general for their game. Now, items and masteries. Maw of Malmortius has finally gotten nerfed. Now, this item is completely ridiculous. Maw is OP. I still think it's OP, honestly. You just don't die with this item. Build it on Graves, it's GG. Like, you just you don't die with this item on some champions. Even Zed is really good with Maw, so a lot of other champions as well. Warlord's Bloodlust now heals a little bit less on minions with ranged champions, so keep that in mind when you're taking this on AD carries. Death timers have been shorter in the mid game. I've always known that you have really long death timers when it hits 30 minutes. Now this has been changed. They rebalanced the death timers to be less punishing between minutes 30 and 55. Vision changes, honestly, you need to read these yourself. These are some pretty big tweaks. I did not see these coming, honestly. Now it's kind of like if you see somebody without like the use of wards, they can also see you, type of deal. It's really weird. That's why I just wanna get you guys to read these yourself. Just ward up, just use pink wards. You'll be fine, and keep in mind that if you see a champion, they will see you, unless they're just blind, no map awareness. Now the rotating game mode Q, I'm probably gonna make a video about this all on its own, but I'm really psyched for this. They're gonna be introducing game modes such as Earth Ascension. I'm assuming maybe possibly might be coming back, and Pearl King. They're gonna be on the weekends. They're gonna be rotating, And yeah, you're just going to be able to play all of these featured game modes in a rotating game mode queue on the weekends. It's just going to be a featured queue. Since Earth did not return this April Fool's Day, this is probably why, and this is what they want to have for their game mode queues. Now, another thing you guys should probably read for yourselves is the pre-made queues. Basically, they fixed it to where silvers don't have to deal with diamond players in their game somehow from dual queuing and dynamic queue, stuff like that. I hate dynamic queue with a passion, and they're kind of fixing it a bit. Now, if you're a solo queue player, dynamic queue has always been kind of difficult when you are placed against more than 2 players. It really sucks, but now they're kind of balancing out the matchmaking with elo, so be sure to read up on that. Hextech crafting and loot update, they did some stupid stuff to Hextech crafting. Read it up. Bug fixes. This game is buggy as hell, always will be. Just read everything for yourself. But hope you guys did enjoy this patch update. A pretty long one because, like I said at the beginning of the video, a lot of stuff changed. So hope you guys did enjoy. If I haven't already said that already, I feel like I already have, but hope you guys did. Be sure to drop a like, comments. Love it when you show your feedback because I want to see what you guys think of patch 6.7. I'll be here for the next one, and be sure to stay tuned. It's been legit. See you guys later.